I'm Kristin Duncan. I'm a real estate agent here in Orlando, Florida, and today we are exploring Dr. Phillips. So Dr. Phillips is a neighborhood, I guess you could say, or an area of Orlando. It is not its own city. Everywhere here has an Orlando address, and we are just off of Interstate 4, right between downtown Orlando and Disney. So you can see right there why people love this area. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a small area. It's under 5 square miles if you look at Dr. Phillips proper. And the population is probably somewhere between 12 to 15,000 people. So a little more sparsely populated than other parts of Orlando. Again, great location. You're 25 to 30 minutes from downtown Orlando, the main airport here, MCO, and Disney. So great spot right in the middle. I have to say, I love Dr. Phillips because it has one of the only 3 Whole Foods in all of Orlando just right down the street. So I am standing in the Sand Lake area, and it is also known as Restaurant Row. This is a destination even for locals in Orlando. So right on the other side of I-4, there's iDrive, which is kind of a destination for tourists, but not so much for locals. This is where locals go to eat. One of the really great spots in Orlando. Again, Restaurant Row, Sand Lake. I'm in the Bellagio Plaza, so we're kind of on the west end of Restaurant Row, but you'll have to try Dragonfly's great, London House is amazing, Rocco's Tacos on the other end of the street, literally is on Little Sand Lake, has a water view, and is kind of a staple with us locals here. So whether you're visiting or coming to stay, Sand Lake, Restaurant Row in the Dr. Phillips area is a must. Another must-see in the Dr. Phillips area is the Bay Hill Golf Course. It's an Arnold Palmer course, and every year they have the Bay Hill Classic. This is a huge attraction from people all over the world, but locals enjoy it as well. I always see on my Facebook that all friends are attending, and I have gone once, and it was a lot of fun. Something else nearby is the Windermere Chain of Lakes. So technically it's in Windermere and not Dr. Phillips proper, but it is just down the street. And if I lived in this area, I would have a boat because the chain of lakes is absolutely gorgeous. There are natural canals connecting multiple lakes that you can boat down, and I promise you it will be one of the most beautiful things you see in Central Florida. And it's open to the public, so why not go? So the median income in Dr. Phillips is high compared to most of Orlando. It's actually even a little bit higher than Celebration, which most of you have probably heard of. So the homes here are not cheap, as you can imagine, and also just the location. We're literally just a few minutes down the street from Universal Studios. So when I think of a Dr. Phillips home, I think of a large home, single family, possibly like the Mediterranean Spanish tile roof, and probably in a gated community. A lot of the homes here are not brand new. They're maybe from the 80s, lots of 90s properties, maybe even to early 2000s. There's not a lot of new construction here. You can, if you're ready to spend some money, you can do like a custom new build, or I think there's maybe one community building new, but really most of the homes in Dr. Phillips are going to be established communities, nice mature landscaping, gated, they will have an HOA, and just spectacular homes. The schools in Dr. Phillips are part of the Orange County school system, and they are pretty highly thought of in Orlando. Dr. Phillips High School, they built a brand new Lake Buena Vista High. However, because of the wealth and high household income in the area, there are lots of private schools in this immediate area. You could drive in almost any direction and be just a few minutes away from a private school for all ages, little ones through high school. So the school options here are great. You have a good choice no matter what you choose, public or private. Let us know what you think. Let us know where you would like us to tour next, and don't forget to like and subscribe.